Okay, you know what? Let's just get right into it. This is the season one review of episode 3, Smoke and Mirrors of To Each His Own. Now, so far, the best one. I mean, they've been great. Kyrie, the lead actor, has a low down dirty dog uncle who, I'm not going to give you too much spoilers, but is a dirtbag in every single way. Rolls into town. There's a huge explosion between Kyrie, and so he's been in the background for that episode and this, wondering, we're all wondering how he's going to impact the storyline. Kyrie's mother, who is played by a very talented actress who is able to capture the to me a combination of, for some reason, the mom from Precious and the mom from the Parkers, and put them into a character that we relate to and don't necessarily hate, even though she does some things that are questionable in how she conducts herself as a mom. But she has an interaction with Kyrie that completely changed my view of not only her, but women like her. It reminded me that there are often situations where our parents or people in our lives present this don't care sort of I'll do me, you do you, hard exterior. And it's hard to break through to them. It's hard for them to see things our way sometimes, until we actually get to the point where we get to hear their side of the story. We get to hear Kyrie's mom's side of the story, and it reminded me that not every person is who they seem. Some people are actually much more fragile than they project themselves to be in the public eye. She is so different from who I thought she was originally, and it left me feeling reflective of my own life. This show makes me feel reflective of my own life regardless, but reflective of how, when it comes to parents, we really do need to have opportunities where we give our parents a chance, because we may not agree with everything that they did, but there's a reason for it, and they have their own story to tell also. So I really appreciate that. I think that was really well done. I think they gave her an incredible story. I think it was brave to even tell a story like that, because again, they are talking about so many topics that we usually sweep under the rug. That's why I like this show. They are bringing up things that especially as Black people, we just don't talk about. Like, we know that these things happen in the family. A lot of the things happen to us, but we don't talk about them, which I think this show does in a brilliant way. To me, when I was watching, I was like, oh, I see what you're doing. They're kind of having a platform for people to start talking about their own healing, their own past, their own, even where are they right now in their lives? Are they dealing with their issues of their lives, or are they simply skirting past them? So that was one huge thing. Also, I really feel like I want to talk about what is going on with Amir and Rome. Rome is her boyfriend of many years, and she had mentioned something, which I will just say right now, so you know, and when you watch it, you'll see what I mean. She'd mentioned this either the first or the second episode. She said, probably the second episode, her son has unfortunately died, and he's been murdered, and her family said that they were angry at her because they feel that she knew who killed her son. And in this episode, you kind of start to get the idea of who it could be. It becomes very clear that there's some connection between her son's killer and Rome. Amir is someone who needs so much love and support right now. I just feel for her. I'm just like, girl, I really want to see you get more. She has a great best friend in Luna. And she started therapy, which is so awesome, and she's on her way to healing. But when we see how Rome treats her, you just think, you either have been blind to this man for so long, or he may have really changed who he was originally, because she is a go-getting independent woman, but may not even necessarily know how much love she actually needs. And there's Black women featured on the show that I just see it. I'm just like, I feel like the world doesn't even get us. Like, the world does not get us. They just see us as this, they often see us as like strong, independent women who are mouthy and feisty and sassy, and, you know, they're not going to put up with any crap and whatever. But the reality is we are that, but we are also delicate, beautiful flowers that need to be handled with care, and have become maybe harsh because we are living in a world that does not even care about our lives, let alone what we actually need from in our love relationships. I really encourage you to watch this episode and see what I mean. See that we get to see this vulnerable side to every woman on the show. Every single woman on the show this week presents a vulnerability. Even there's a baby mama who you get to see a little bit of what her motivations are. Again, like, this is so well written that we get to see even the characters who are on screen for 5 minutes, what their real motivations are. And if for somebody who may not know Black women well, or is curious about them, or even as a Black woman, I think it's so nice to see this is what we really are, is just beautiful, delicate flowers searching for things and only reacting to a world that doesn't give it to us. And I love that. I feel like that intention was handled with care really, really beautifully in this episode. So please watch it. I always love to discuss this on my page. What are you thinking? Go to their page too. They have a very active page, to each his own page, and discuss what you thought about their episode. I want to support this group as much as possible. They're doing an excellent job, and I cannot wait for more episodes. Okay? Thank you. Bye. Please subscribe to my channel as well. I will always post new things about new shows, new series about Black love and Black relationships, and storytelling about our stories. Thank you. Bye.